Alright, I think we have fixed it this time. You can never tell. You just write something in there. Say hey hey. Did it work? It's on there? It's on there. Okay. I do apologise. We had a bit of a technical issue there with the stream. I'm not sure why it decided to tell me that the chat room wasn't working. That's terrible. We can't have that, can we? So, let's tell the world what we're doing. We are sticking some decals on this here Titan. It should be easy. What I've done so far is I've cut the decals out that we want, and I have also given it a gloss varnish coat. And I'm going to show you what I use for the gloss varnish coat. We did that off camera. We used clear lacquer. Let's get that in there. This is clear lacquer spray paint. It's a tough, durable finish from Autotech. Professional, unlike me. Yeah, so I just gave it a good hose with this stuff. I've tried Vallejo gloss varnish, and that did weird things. It like melted. But don't use that. Use car lacquer. But if it goes wrong, it's not my fault. That's the stuff I use. So let's get cracking with this here. I'm going to take these missile launchers off. These. Thank you. And we'll stick this to the side. And the guns can come off because all these bits are getting decalized separately. These missile launchers can go on a holder. Oops. While we put these decals on. Or not, if they decide to jump off. So the first ones we said we would use is these here. What are these? Little thingamy bobs. I don't even know what you'd want to call them. We want to make sure we can fit those on. I'm not sure we'll have enough room where I want them, but we're going to have a damn good go. Just cut around the decal. We want the two white ones. There's one. And we'll see if we can leave the two black ones attached to each other, just so that'll be easier in the future. So these two white ones are going on the side of said missile launcher. On here. You will notice there's a panel line which we're going to have to contend with. The panel lines do not concern me, Admiral. 10 internet cookies if you know where that line is from. So we're going to use our special skills to avoid the panel line. Let's do this first. So what we need is something called, we've got two of these. We have a red one and a blue one. This one's dirty for some reason. Micro set and micro sol. I don't know if they're showing up on the old camera. If not, then I do apologise. And what we're going to do is we're going to get these two and stick them. Pat Cam is in charge of the water today, and I've just lightly given this a touch of water on this old plate here. And I'll move these decals over onto the plate like so. There's not a lot of water on there at all. I mean, it's barely covering the surface of the plate. That one is floating off. You won't go too far. And what you can do is, while they're soaking, just get them up on the edge, and then they'll be loosening up there. I don't know if that's showing up there. Possibly. Anyway, let's move that. And then allegedly, you get your micro set. Then you hose down where you're going to stick it. So I'm getting my brush. Actually, we're going to wait. make sure these guys are moving. Oh, he's moving already, that's good. Is he moving? He's moving too. We need a pair of whatchamacallums. Hold on, let me just get them. I have returned. Yeah, so what we need is for these here tweezers. So they're ready. We get a squadge of micro set and we paint on the edge. When I say paint, give it a good swab where you're going to stick your sticker. Then we'll get our decal. I'll move them up to the edge. I'm going to try and get right at the edge of the decal and then just pull the back out from underneath him, and that was kind of nearly where we want to go. And then we punt him about a bit, get him into position, and I'd say somewhere around there. We'll line the top of the wingtip up with the marking in the middle. So there we go, that's one on, that's stage one. Then we need to do that on the opposite side, same again. These things throw away. So we get our micro set again, give it a good dab, make sure we're doing the opposite side, which we are. Give it a good hose, and we push this up onto our, what are these called? Tweezers. And then remove the back on like that. That's it. You sort of lay it on, push it off, pull out from underneath. I do apologise, Mr. Rich. That is just how I say good evening. There we go, and that one is on. And then we're going to have to contend with those panel lines, but that's a challenge I'm willing to take on. How is one anyway? Good, I hope. But that's those two stage one decals, easy peasy. And then we look at the rest of our decals and we think, where are we going to stick them? So these axes were going on the knee, the left knee. This one was going on the right knee. The arms, these were the shields. So why have I got a third one? The middle of the head. That's the shields. One's the head, one's the gun. Okay, so I reckon these white ones are the guns. Maybe. These are the legs. We know they're the legs. Missiles were done. That must be the head because it's a single. And then these two will be the arms. There we go. Where to start with the Primaris project? What is the Primaris project? What is your plan with said Primaris project? Let's do these shields first. Okay. Back in the water they go. Give them a soak. Beach them on the edge. So now I'm going to stick these shields here and here. They're the shields. Know what we're going to do next. I'm concerned with the amount of crap I have accumulated on my table here. When this gets iffy, I'll probably start knocking things over. Typical dumb plan of a company of Space Wolf successors. Do you know the name of said successors? And do you have a colour scheme in mind? I would start with that Conquest magazine with the three Primaris on it. And then you can colour test with them three. That's my plan anyway. I have 3 free ones with that magazine. They're going to be my colour trials. I think that's a brilliant plan. Okay, these are moving already. And stupidly, I didn't cut them in two. So these two are done. Let's move these out of the way before they start impeding our work later. So now we'll have this guy. I'll lean him down. He doesn't want to be leant down. Okay, we'll stand him up. Okay, yeah. How much do those easy to build marines cost? Are they expensive? More micro set. I'll do the blue one first. Bit of rinsing on there. Now I'm going to have to do another trick I don't like doing. The underneath on the brush technique. Oh. And these barely fit. Okay. I expected these to fit a bit better than this. But they fit. There we go. You can see that on there. I'm going to put that right to the edge. Using the light here to show me where my issues are. Give him a dab. Now no one actually knows what microset does. A lot of people will tell you what they think it does, but no one really knows what it does. Everyone knows what micro sol does. That's the easy one, but no one knows what the set does, but we use it anyway. Apparently it's a setting solution that softens decals and improves adhesion. Also a decal remover. The sol is the softer one, the one that like melts it on the part. What are we looking at here? Sorry, 750 from Darksphere. Are Darksphere any good? I've made an order from Darksphere in the last week. I thought I'd try them out. What are they like? Okay. Do the other shield. This time we can do this the easy way. I'm using my fingers here. And pull up and done. That was easier. Okay, did they arrive on time? What sort of... I've done a pre-order. I'm wondering if the pre-order is going to turn up on the Saturday of release. Or if it's going to be late. There we go. That is 2 decals on. So they're there. What have we got next? The outside of the legs. We'll cut these in half. Now for some reason I didn't think we wanted 2 outside of the legs, did we? Because we said it would look better. What's the word? Asymmetrical. Okay, Mr. Postie. Luckily ours comes by 12 and then you can go down to the post office and pick it up if you miss them. So I literally just go down there at 1:45 if I've missed it and they'll have it. That's handy. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what they'll be like. I'm hoping they'll be good. So why are you wondering where to start with these Space Wolves? What is your issue? And how can we help? This Thing Man. Everyone say hello to Thing Man. He's got a submarine on his channel apparently. I think he just means to subscribe. We'll go there and subscribe after this. Right. And now we'll do the leg. Outside of the top of the leg. Gonna come in here, give it a good splash with the old microset. Will we? Well, you might not. I don't even know what his channel is. What is his channel? Oh, fuck's sake. Excuse my language. This is an awkward one. Ugh, that was a pain. I might go do the washing up instead. Instead of subbing to his channel. Okay. Now this one, I appear to have ballsed up. I need a poking stick. This is where it gets scary. There we go. This is a little bit fiddly. This requires great concentration. You'll excuse me, I'm just trying to get this perfectly right. Toss up between Dark Imperium and Tooth and Claw. Yeah, I would get Tooth and Claw. If you don't want the Gene Stealer cult stuff, I'll have it. I want the Gene Stealer cult stuff. I also wanted the Primaris stuff. Okay, so that decal is on his leg. Now we have to do... Why does that one say knee? We've got to do the one in the middle of his head. I'm sure we can strike up a deal. Because, what is in the set? I know I want the stuff you definitely can't get separately. That's like the main Gene Stealer man, isn't it? And the Aberrants, I believe. Might not need all the rest of the cultists. I'll have to have a look at what's actually in the box on the computer. But if you don't want them, we could probably come up with some sort of deal. We always look at it. Where are you? Are you not in the UK though? That may come to seriously expensive postage charges and negate all our savings. Right, we're doing the one on the head. Oh, you're not far away. We could do that. Are you on Instagram? I hope you're not intended on moving on this project soon though. Because we've got a Rogue Trader set to buy this weekend. This is when I find out this decal doesn't fit. That fits quite nicely on there. Just. I'm going to get a bit of tissue paper and get that water out. It has a word, I think, when you like suck up the water, the tissue paper. Okay, that's 2 legs done. Now we've just got to do the knees and the arms. Let's put those arm bits over there. I'm going to do these 2 knee bits first because they look easier. Actually, we might as well do them all. So we'll give that a scrub in the water. This is probably going to be the shortest stream ever. We'll let them have a little soak. I've done that stupid thing of picking it up from the wrong side again. Have a little drink. Why is that bent? Oh there. That looks like that broke. We can fix that. But yeah, so far we have 1 on the leg, 1 on each shield, and 1 on his head. You are on Instagram. What is your Instagram name? I shall come and dig you out. That's where I do most of my conversing in the world, on Instagram nowadays. I don't know why. October will probably be good. Grad Games. I'll probably find out that I am already following you. There we go, I've written you down there. Okay, where are we at? We have got to, worries me picking this up now, because I know where this thing is going to fall off very soon. Where's the brake? Under there. That's going to be annoying. Okay. Do these legs so we get a bit more of the blue. Let's do this far leg. Give it some splash. There we go, push that one on, and the other one I want to do from the other side. This is going to be awkward because I'm not right-handed. I am a left-hander. There we go. Okay. I'll have a look on there later. Have you got anything in mind for her birthday? Has she dictated what she'll have? This is a funny one. There we go, one cog on the knee. I'm going to wick away the excess. Alright, seems to have moved it a touch. Is that going to be alright? Excuse me. Here we go, I think that'll be alright. And then we have to do the knees with the little axes. My question is, which way round do they go? Okay, it's meant to be like they're crossed. That makes sense, doesn't it? Let's get a bit more of our micro set. Try and pick it up without cocking it up. Water on the knee. And drop it on the floor. Excellent. I might have to do this with my fingers. What is 2 Point Hospital? That's an interesting sounding thing. This is awkward as this axe one. Come here, you little squid. There we go, they're off. Go and do her bidding. 2.0 hospital or whatever you called it. What is that? I'll push that down there. Hang on a minute. In the picture they're crossed. They're not crossed at all. How have they done that? That is weird. Those axes don't cross. We've got to cut the decal to get them to cross. That doesn't look right at all. We're going to have to match them up. I've never played Theme Hospital. I have played Theme Park. If that helps. What fucking idiot designed these decals, eh? Meant to be crossed axes, but they don't cross. It would work if you had a flat panel line for them to cross on. But with this gubbins in the middle, you can't. I don't think we got separate knees. What am I doing wrong? Let me check these pictures. Same type of game, okay, I gotcha. Oh, okay. So on these ones, they're not really crossed, they're just bent. Yeah, on the... They're completely different on the Mortis one. I found a cock-up on the instructions. I'm going to have to have some words here. I don't know if you can see where those axe heads are meant to look like they cross, but they just look like they bend up against the edge. That is very wrong. It sounds quite good. I know those theme games are quite addictive, aren't they? I always remember being addicted to Theme Park. Okay, what's next? He is done. Now we just have to stick the arm decals on. We're nearly done. We're nearly done already. What are we going to do? Okay. Let's get these last two decals. Stick them in the water. Just like this. Give them a rub out. Knights. I could start painting the knights, but they're not part of the series, are they? This is meant to be the Warlord series. It makes me feel bad if we just have like an hour of knights tacked on to the end. Although I feel that we could do it. We could do it. Maybe we should. What do you reckon? We're alright so far. Right, they're starting to loosen up. And then we stick our stuff on the front of his there we go. That's an idea, stopping the stream. It's the only stream I'm thinking of actually doing as a series, as it were. Normally the streams just be what the hell I've got with me. There we go, that's that arm, and that needs to be in relation to the split line, I feel. We'll match it up with there. Do you use decals much? I'm always a big fan of decals. I haven't got enough gloss varnish on here, this might be a problem. There we go. Just tap that in. Where's he facing? He's the top and he's pointing up towards that. Oh my god, I just put it on upside down. No, I didn't. What have I done wrong? Oh, they're different decals. That's what's throwing me off. I thought I'd stuck it on upside down for a minute. I was about to have a seizure. Designing your own, I would love to do that. Absolutely love to do that. I would not know where to start. Right, let's put. We're done with the blue one, and we're done with these decals. Let's see if we can show the world where the decals are, and then we got the next magic step. We've got one on the head, one on each shield, one on the leg, one on each knee. Yeah, there ain't any more, is there? On here we've got one on each arm. Oh, and we've got the missile launchers, we mustn't forget those. So next up, we have my favourite part. I'm going to wash that stuff out. The magic microsol. Which is always good fun. Hold on. Hold on. Are we in trouble? And we're going to live. Brilliant. Okay. Right. Get rid of my old tweezers. So next up we're going to use microsol. I don't even know if you can still buy this stuff anymore. I've had this since about 1925. Hurrah! We're going to live. Let's get rid of this crap. Okay, that's gone on frothy. Yeah, living is better than death. This stuff smells bizarre. I don't know if I like it or not. Sorry, I think I'm getting addicted to smelling stuff here. I don't know what that smells like. So now we've got the red microsol. Give that a good dab in. And now I'm going to paint this gently onto the parts we've already done. So that would be a few dabs on that top part. A few dabs on that shield part. Now allegedly this stuff sort of makes the decal go soft and melts it to fit the shape of the panel that it's on. But if it works or not is another question. Luckily a lot of these panels are actually just quite smooth. We dab some on there. Now what I'll normally do is I'll do a coat of this, let this dry in the evening, then do another coat and let that dry overnight. Too much there. There we go. Have we done all the decals on this part of it? I think we have. There's something stuck to my finger. There. Don't know what that is. It says transfer. We'll ignore that. We should probably stick that on the road. Transfer. Carry on with the missile launcher. One Gene Stealer Abominant. Abominant, 5 aberrants, okay. It's not bad going. An acolyte with an icon ward. I don't know what that is. I'm going to have to look this stuff up. 5 hybrids and 8 Gene Stealers. I might have the hybrids. I'm just wondering what Gene Stealers. I've got some. I bought the what was the set with the Death Watch in the Gene Stealer cult? So I have a few from that, you see. But these new aberrants are new. And the abominant is new. So I'd quite like to get my hands on those. So even if you wanted to just sell me the bits I don't have for a good deal, it would be a cost reducing measure on your part. Unless you wanted to keep the Gene Stealer cult. That's it, overkill. I don't remember actually getting many normal Gene Stealers with that. Okay, well now we've got to do the arms. Oh dear, that's very wet. That's very wet. Let's wick that up with the old water. Give it another dab with our softener. It annoys me that little point has got a point on it. There we go. Did I do that one? I can't even remember. There we go. 2 guns done. That a washout in that water. So that is all the decals done that I can do for now. But what I will do, I'm going to paint some knights. Clean this. Look at that crap coming out of that brush. Disgusting. Right, let's move these parts. So what I'm going to do is when this dries, I'm going to give that another coat of Microsol. I'll do that just before bed tonight, and then we'll know that that is fully dry. But in the meantime, let's paint some knights for a little while. So anyone who's not interested in seeing any knights, now is probably the time to leave. Right, we've got this one to finish off. Have a go at him. We've got some purple to do. This isn't my palette. I suck up that water. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful and disgusting. You hear that noise? My palette has run off over here. One of the palettes anyway. We shall be using. We have to highlight our. No, we don't. We buggered up his cowl, didn't we? So we have to do that first. Buggered up his Simon cowl. We haven't got any water in the pot. Excuse me. Right, what we're saying? A job lot rather than the odd stuff in it. That I can understand. I understand your thinking. I guess it would all come down to price. Everyone loves to haggle, don't they? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of that one, and I was doing 5 to 1 white and purple. I don't know why I was putting this lightening agent in there. Need some more wiping paper. There we go. Anything is better than nothing. £5. There we go. Ballpark figure. This is business discussion. We really shouldn't be discussing this over the live stream. Someone else will probably chime in a minute. I'll give you 30 quid. Maybe. I would never take the piss. Only for comical means. Okay. So now we're gonna paint this bit of his cowl, which we forgot yesterday because I am stupid. What I might do is hit the purple on the others. So he's going to get his purple wash a bit late, this guy. Whoops. Ah! Now we'll repaint the armour panels. It's alright, this purple, it's a nice colour. If you were doing Emperor's Children, this would be like one-stop shop colour. I want to water this right down, don't I? Now we're going into repainting the panel stage. Is Thingamy Bob still in the chat, wanting us to subscribe to his page? I'm just going to repaint the panels, leave a darker bit on the edge, and they will be done. And then probably when I finish the purple I'll realise I wanted to do some different coloured panels, but that's fine. They don't take long to paint. I have my notebook downstairs sadly, so we can't check where their heraldry is supposed to be displayed at this point in time. He hasn't begged for views. Poor old lad. Oh, I might go and have a look at his channel. It might be really good. It might be like where to buy cheap 40k stuff. Secretly. Black market 40k. $40J. I don't think I thinned this enough, you know. Never mind. These things are so small, no one would ever know. It is possible they are. Do you think he was in a different country? I don't think I've ever seen a non-English speaking YouTube video, come to think of it. It must localise for you. You have, and then I switched it off immediately. I guess you got subtitles, haven't you? There we go, repaint these little panels on his chest. I feel sorry for the people that painted the armour panels first and then decided to go back in and paint all the metal. That would be a nightmare situation. There's always one crazy person out there doing it. I've missed the top, haven't I? I'm not with it today. They give you decals for these banners. Nightmare. Now that was a good TV show. Don't know if you remember it. It was good at the time. However, I imagine if you go back and watch it now, it might be quite poor. It was a kids' game show that one of them had to wear like a bucket on his head so he couldn't see anything. That is really going back some. This is a lot easier to paint now I retired that knackered brush. Good TV show. I used to always want to go on that. I don't think I ever saw anyone win it though. Was it unwinnable? Was it a fix? Funhouse. I worked with a girl once who tried to tell me she had been on that program, and for some reason I refused to believe her. It's almost just like, no, you'd never meet anyone who went on that. That was too good. I always remember liking the old fun carts or whatever they were called. My God, I wanted to go on that show. They ran around at the end, didn't they, collecting those giant tags. You've earned yourself 4 minutes in the funhouse. Would have been awesome, wouldn't it? I can't believe I've got salad for dinner again tonight. But it is Friday tomorrow, and that means McDonald's breakfasts at work day. Alright my man, take care. I'm going to finish off this purple and then we're probably going to shut it down, as it were. Have a nice evening. go. We just need to put a purple wash there on his cowl. We'll do that quickly. Chuck that on there like so. And there we have it. That knight is nearly ready for another highlight. We'll do a bit of line highlighting on him, but we'll do that next time. But I shall say thank you very much for watching this short stream tonight. Let's bring this back out. When we see this tomorrow, what I'm going to do is when this Microsol has done its work on these decals and smoothed them into the panels, I will seal them in with another coat of clear lacquer tomorrow. So technically, if I leave these decals on tonight and put the lacquer on tomorrow, I can't attack this again until Saturday, but that's alright. But yeah, we'll lacquer them in and then we'll be doing weathering and what's the term? Weathering and damage? I can't remember what I was going to try and say. But anyway, yeah, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you all another time, if it lets me.